Hello, Aries. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your November monthly reading. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. Over there, we do daily collective readings. If you'd like to check that out, the link is in the description. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Aries for the month of November. You have magnetic attraction, alluring, lust, irresistible, flirting. On the bottom is healing, wounds, improving, mending, progress. All right, let's get the Twisted Oracle. I'm going to get 3 of these. Messages for Aries for the month of November. So you have, oh Lord, workplace affair, I love you, and justice. On the bottom is spinning the block, drive-by, spying, and curious. This feels a little obsessive, like someone's obsessed with someone else. Oh boy. So justice can be about balance, it can be about karma, it can also be about marriage. I think we're going to have to get into the tarot to see more what's going on here. Let's get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Aries for the month of November. Overall energy for Aries for the month of November. You have the price of fame, sacrificing happiness for public approval, double-edged sword, and walking on a tightrope. On the bottom is reality check, harsh truth that must be faced, cold hard truths, uncomfortable realization that challenges you. Okay, so let's see. Tell me about the price of fame. You have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Swords, and a Cups on the bottom. Let me get some more here. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Hanged Man, and Ten of Pentacles. Someone is worried about their relationship. This is either a marriage or a long-term relationship. This, to me, looks like someone's considering ending their relationship, or maybe not so much ending it as they feel stuck in it. This looks like consideration, or someone is feeling as though they're not happy in their relationship, their marriage, or their relationship. So high honor fell out. So this is someone who speaks the truth or has integrity. It can be a higher power. That Queen of Swords, that's someone who speaks the truth. The letter is text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be a divorce. Yeah. And concern. Yeah. Concern about the relationship. This looks to me like either someone is considering getting a divorce or is worried that their person is wanting to get a divorce. Or end the relationship if this isn't a marriage. So tell me about the first half of November for Aries. First half of November for Aries. First half of November for Aries. Ghost in the machine. Technology fails at the worst possible time. Printer under maintenance. Unseen forces. On the bottom is pop culture influence. Allows pop culture to dictate or influence reality. Creates a distorted view or perception of how the real world operates. Tell me about Ghost in the Machine. The Moon. Aussie's energy. Two of Wands in reverse. And Two of Cups. Oh, Lord. This is looking to me like someone's thinking about ending their relationship because there's something going on. There's some kind of third party situation going on. I don't know if there's actual cheating. It's not indicating that way yet. But there is something going on here that is making someone, it's one of two things. Either someone is seeing that their person is pulling away from them and they're worried about the relationship ending, or there is something going on with someone that is causing them to pull away from their relationship or make them feel as though they don't want to be in their relationship anymore. It's saying there's a secret here or something hidden, which it says right here, unseen forces. The Moon, the Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups. See, this is a choice between two, and this is the relationship. The Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Cups. Four of Swords in reverse. Coming out of separation. Healing. Let me get some more. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups. King of Cups. I'm telling you, someone is falling in love with a third party or has caught feelings for a third party. Yeah. I think someone is thinking they want to be with a third party. King of Swords. This person's being cold to the person they're in a relationship with. This is giving me the feeling, and this is just intuitively, I feel like this person is going to, if this person gets out of the relationship they're in to be with this third party, I feel like they're going to regret it later. Tell me about Ghost in the Machine. Family Room. That is like the literal family, the home. Cross, sacrifice or burdens. And sudden wealth. I'm telling you, this person is feeling like they're willing to sacrifice what they have to be with this person. To me, it feels like a mistake, but like I said, that's what I'm feeling intuitively. So tell me about the second half of November for Aries. Accidental confession, unintentional revelation, discloses something private inadvertently, unexpected or spontaneous response. Okay, so something is slipping here. One-sided story, perspective from only one viewpoint, bias, unfairness, neglects counter arguments. Oh my goodness. So what could be happening here is this person is creating problems in the relationship in order to find a way out. Tell me about accidental confession. I feel like by this person's behavior, the one who's dealing with this is going to know something's up, something's going on. Six of Wands in reverse. The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. And the Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, this could be Aries. Either this is Aries or this is the third party, but this is saying what I'm saying. A lack of slow down. A lack of recognition that there is a lack of healing in the relationship. It's like I'm saying, someone is trying to create problems for a way out of the relationship. Six of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, which there may be problems in the relationship, but this person is making sure that there's problems in the relationship. So they don't want to just say, I want to be with someone else. They want to seem like the relationship is failing, so I want out of the relationship. High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Cups. See, wish fulfillment that there's a lack of healing. And the Knight of Swords. This looks like to me, because of what this person is doing, the one who is dealing with this is recognizing, oh, this person doesn't want to be with me. I feel like because it's saying the High Priestess in reverse is secrets being revealed where there's a lack of recognition. So this is recognizing something, noticing something that this person wants the relationship to fail. So of course, immediately this person's going to think, why is that? Why is this person wanting the relationship to fail? Probably because they found someone else. Accidental confession. The Whip, that's stress, anger, anxiety. The Bridge, bridging the gap. And toil and labor. So also this person is wanting the one who's dealing with this to be the one to say, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. So the whip, stress, anger, anxiety, that's the arguments that's creating the hostility in the relationship in order to bridge the gap where this person's wish fulfillment is for the relationship not to work. The toil and labor is being put on the person dealing with this. They want the one who's dealing with this to end the relationship so it doesn't appear as though it's their fault. Oh my goodness. All right. Tell me about the outcome for Aries for the month of November. Outcome for Aries for the month of November. Drama magnet, prone to attracting drama and unhealthy relationships, mood swings, attention seeker. On the bottom is pick of the litter, having choices, position of power, has the upper hand, selective, best of the best, greatest of all. So see, by what this person is doing, they feel like they have the upper hand. Either way, either way, whether they create this conflict in the relationship and it ends the relationship, that can happen, or this person's going to get found out that they're in some sort of third party. So regardless, it's heading towards an ending. Tell me about drama magnet. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. And Strength, Leo energy. Yeah, see, the end of the commitment. They're creating drama in order for the relationship to end. Seven of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, Strength. The Fool in reverse, the Tower, and the Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want this third party to be found out. They don't want that to be the reason that all this ends. They're trying to have strength. They're trying to maintain this. There's problems in our relationship in order to cover up that there's a third party. I don't think they don't want that to be revealed. So pretty much everything that they're doing is an act in order to get out of the relationship. Even if there was problems previous, they've made those problems worse, or they've added on to those problems because they want to push the other away. They want to push the other to want to end the relationship. Tell me about drama magnet. The Coffin, that's an ending. Main male, that's masculine energy. And the Birds, that's family or gossip. They do not want this third party thing to be found out. It seems like they may be trying to hurry this along in order for there not to be any gossip or anything like that. To me, it would seem like it would be pretty obvious that something is going on here, because it seems like they're trying to hurry things along, and I feel like that would be their biggest red flag. Tell me about the advice for Aries for the month of November. advice for Aries for the month of November. Do I need to take gap year, burnt bridges? So gap year says taking a break to figure out what you want, resting period, a timeout from reality. On the bottom is romantic sabotage, unresolved personal issues or fear of intimacy, outside involvement, actions that undermine connection. Outside involvement. Romantic sabotage. That's exactly what this is. So gap year, taking a break. Tell me about gap year. So this is headed towards separation. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. The one who's dealing with this may be agreeing to a separation in hopes of healing the situation, but that's not going in their favor. I feel like the person dealing with this is really confused. It's like, okay, maybe this time we just need some time apart to figure this out. It's saying, no, this person just wants out of this relationship. That time apart is not going to work. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Saying the best, for the one dealing with this, the best thing to do is just end things. Move on from this person. Chariot in reverse. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Once there's separation here, it's done. Once this person is able to break away from the other, that was their goal. Tell me about gap year. The anchor is security and stability. The magnifying glass, looking at something more closely. And main female, feminine energy. Yeah, it's saying whether you're the feminine energy or you're dealing with a feminine energy, it's saying it's not working out. What is expected or what you think is happening is not working. That's not what's happening. It's saying you may want to look more closely in regards to whether you want to move forward. There's a feeling here that the person dealing with this is wanting to be like trying to compromise in order to for this to work out. And see, that's just not what's happening here. This person is looking for a way out. And once they have that way out, it's like they're free. It's really shitty what's being done to whoever's dealing with this. But honestly, do you really want someone like this in your life? You're probably better off if you're the one dealing with this. All right. Closing messages for Aries. It says it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. And I've lost all control of my life. I keep messing up. See, I think this person's going to go off and do whatever they do, but I think in the long run, they're going to regret it. On the bottom, it says, I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. It's because they're caught up in wanting to be with someone else. But yeah, this is consistent with what I was getting in the reading. All right, let's get the Le Vampire Oracle messages for Aries for the month of November. Messages for Aries for the month of November. All right, one more shuffle. If we don't get anything, I'll pull from the middle. I need to take this card. I have religion, canon, rules, commandments. On the bottom is the call, the knot, daring, adventure, excitement. So that's two very opposite things. This seems like a situation where this person may think that the grass is greener on the other side, and they're going to learn, I guess. 37. Says religion has been through so much with you humans. We have watched it change moment to moment, it would seem. Every 1,000 years or so, your gods have changed, your faiths have changed, and people everywhere have died again and again for the rightness of all you say is right and true. We watch and wonder, for we too have this within us. The world in which we lived as humans has stamped us, marked us, and even now we find ourselves moved at the sight of the cross or drawn to a cathedral where countless pilgrims have worshipped. Yet we wonder at this thing called religion, for you have made vows not only in this life, as one of the many born, you are unlike us. You can recall the lives of long ago, and at times there are vows and structures you have carried with you from life to life. The tattered remnants of belief and the sharp knives of punishment follow you, lifetime after lifetime. And all the while you say, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But you are religious. There is much about you that is nun, monk, apostle, pilgrim, abbot, priest, shaman. You are and have been so many things, and religion has been drunk in at your mother's breast and forms so much of who you are. Become aware, we say, of this. No longer deny this, we ask, for you, unlike us, will be born again and again. And when you understand what it is, this framework of understanding the world is given to you, and what it is also stolen from you, you will come to a place where your own soul has room to breathe. For religion and religious beliefs may have given humanity purpose and survival strategies, but it has simultaneously suffocated the true expressions of their souls. It is a vast form of black magic, and we have all dabbled in it. It is time to wash it clean, but first we must know what it is we have, what no longer helps us, and what we choose to believe and become from this day forth. It says the structure and family feeling of revealed religions can feel safe and secure for many. They can also harness great energies which can be directed for good. There is also great beauty in the rites and rituals, history, and tradition. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.